girl Lola, Phoebe, we got Louie, and we got Jordan over here. We got the pack. We're going on a little hike. We're doing about 2 miles with these guys. This is definitely my older crew. Farrell's 12, Lola's 12, Jordan's 12, Louie's about 8, 9. Phoebe's the youngest, being about 3, 4. So she's definitely the more energetic one out of this group. But either way, we're going on a little hike, get some walking, some exercise, some exploring, lots and lots of sniffing. So the hike is more for the dogs to do a lot more dog-like stuff, right? So it's off-leash, but there's still a lot of discipline applied to it. They have great recall. There's a lot of distractions where we go to as far as like prey animals. We've seen deers, we've even seen a wild cat. I think it was a bobcat or some type of wild cat for sure. He was a big one, but I was with the pack, of course, and he took off from us. But we've seen little rabbits, you know, of course, lots of squirrels. So there's a lot of little prey animals. So those become the distractions for my dogs. We don't really see a lot of dogs because it's very secluded where we go. But at the end of the day, we still practice recalls and the pack drive for them. And it's a great way to bond with your dog. You know, practicing short leash exercises, practicing long line exercises with your dog. It's a great way to get to this point where you can do off-leash work with your dogs. And I've been doing this since my dogs were puppies, so these guys have the experience for it. They're not perfect, because nobody is perfect, neither am I, but they are really good at, you know, listening and staying with me. And if they get too far from me, they stop and look back without me even calling them, because it's the connection, you know. They don't just go and take off and like, hey, forget you. Dogs who are new to me, who I'm barely starting to work with, of course, they are like that because they don't have a connection with the human. But my guys here, Phoebe's my foster, but everybody else is pretty much my dog. All of these guys are really good at, you know, off leash and going out hiking and going on these long walks. And so we just made it to our destination. We have arrived. This is a beautiful place. Usually there's not a lot of people here. There's a few cars over there, but I bet you they're not doing the trails that me and my dogs are doing, because we go into the wooded trails. So with that, we'll keep you guys going. So we started our hike. We're about a quarter mile in. We got the pack out here. Let me switch the camera around. So we got this huge tree trunk that has fallen. Some of these guys have no issue climbing it and jumping it, right? Let's go. As you can see, the more athletic guys have no issue, but Farrell and Lola are always the last ones to climb it. Come on, guys. There you go. Good girl, Lola. Farrell, come on, boy. Good job. Good job, doggies. We're out here doing some off-leash work, doing Spring Creek Greenway, very secluded area. Now, what I will say, for the first time ever in the years coming here, we just encountered our first dog, and my pack handled it very, very well. I have a pack who is extremely social. Some of these guys might be a little reactive. Well, actually, just her. Actually, she's the only reactive one of these. Everybody else non-reactive. But off leash, she's way more easily controlled. And of course, my pack fed off of me. I stayed calm and confident. And the guy was a little nervous. He actually picked up his dog, which I didn't say anything to him, because, you know, my dogs don't care. But with other dogs, you might not want to pick up your dog, right? Because it makes them more vulnerable at that moment. And his dog was clearly more nervous. Of course, she ran into a pack. So all these things play a factor, but overall, the guy did okay handling the situation. My pack did fantastic. And of course, because I stayed calm and confident, my dogs were able to do it. Louie! So here we're out hiking. Some of the younger guys got the ex-dog vest. We got Farrell and Lola trailing in the back, which are the older dogs. And we got my boy Louie right here. We're gonna do about a 2-mile walk. Get some exercise, get some exploring, get some adventure in these guys. So it seems like they finally came and cut some of the grass, because man, just a few weeks ago we came here and the grass was super tall. So they did a good job trimming it down for sure. Come on, Farrell. Good boy. Good boy. Vivi, what you find? One of the many things you want to look for when you're, taking your dog off leash to a secluded area is to keep, stay focused or stay aware of your surroundings. Awareness is key because dogs are extremely aware of their surroundings. So if you want to catch something before the dogs do, your awareness level has to be even higher than the dogs. And the only way you learn that is by putting yourself in these type of situations. So it's purely instinctual, right? Pretty much what I'm working with here. It's all about timing. It's all about being in the moment, in the present with the dogs. So as I walk, I look to my left, I look to my right. So my peripheral is always on. So I'm not just focused on what's in front of me, but I'm also watching what's behind me and what's around. Louis! Go over there. So look, there's an opening right there. We tried to go that way. We're like, no sir, we're going forward. So that opening goes into the paved trail, that's where you're going to find most people at. But we're going to walk these wooded trails where we don't see anybody. These are our favorite trails. We hike, we come and do our thing, we explore with privacy at the same time. So you'll rarely find someone back here. So always stay aware of your surroundings. Look left, look right. If you're going into a kind of like where you can't really see, and there's like a corner, call your dog back to you. Call him, send him into a recall, call him, pack him in, and then walk that curve with your dog. All right, you have to have full trust. You have to have the control. Look at these woods, man. Somebody needs to come back here and cut this, because my goodness, this is just ridiculous. I need to come out here with a machete for all these weeds. We're running into some more out here because of the way that this is kept up. A lot of people don't like to deal with this, which in a way I don't really mind it, because it's all for us. We got it all to ourselves, and I can definitely appreciate that. The whole road is messed up right now. So we made it to pretty much the end of the trail that we're going to do today. And so there's a little creek down there. Sometimes we'll go down there, climb down, and this leads us into the river itself, the actual Spring Creek, which is right over the other side of the trees. We can't see it right now. But right now it's a little stopping point. We're going to do a few minutes of hanging out, let the dogs kind of explore around here. And then after about 5 minutes or so, we're gonna head right back and hike this trail right back and head back to the car, get them a pup cup, because they're spoiled and they love that. And then that'll be their exercise or their walk for the day. A great exploring environment. Look at these woods, man. Just being in nature itself is just beautiful. Getting in tune with your natural instinct and putting yourself in situations like this is extremely important for everyday life. So you have to challenge yourself. If you have a dog, challenge yourself with your dog. Take your dog places, explore, build different relationships in different situations with your dog. Don't just have one relationship with your dog where it's laying up on the couch and doing nothing, eating chips and watching TV, sitting there, just, which is great to do, don't get me wrong, but that shouldn't be the only kind of relationship you have with your dog. Have a relationship with your dog outside, walking, hiking, doing different things that dogs are meant to be doing, not just doing, sitting on the couch watching TV, which is much more of a human activity. So burn some energy by draining your dog's physical and mental energy by taking them out walking, exercising, right, eating right. You know, try to feed your dog raw if you can, mix it up with the kibble, just to prolong their life pretty much. You know, you want them to live with you as long as possible. And so by doing that, you have to, you know, feed the mind and feed the body. This is for the body and the mind, right? After this, we go back and they get a treat. You know, they get a food, so they work for their food, right? So here we are with the pack, doing our thing. Got Pharaoh, Lola, Louis, Jordan, and my girl Phoebe, doing a little bit of a pack hike in Spring Creek Greenway. So we find ourselves at the creek. We're kind of up the hill. We find a different way to get down here, or up here should I say. The dogs have climbed their way down and they're just kind of checking out the water. We need to dry them up today because we came in the Jeep, not the van, so I can't get my Jeep super dirty. It's already going to be dirty, right? The dog's always going to be dirty, but I don't want it extra dirty. So here we are at the creek. The peacefulness down here. No cars, no sounds, no nothing. Just nature. If you could be here, man, I'd love it. My girl Phoebe, she's not too interested in going down there. Good job, Jordan. I don't feel like calming down there right now, so the dogs can go do their thing while I just hang out here and watch them. Supervise from up top. Good job, Pharaoh. What's up, guys? Good job, Louis. Good job, Lola. You got it, girl? Good job. Pharaoh? Still got it, sir? Come on, big guy. There you go. There you go. Dig them feet. Use some paws. Good job, buddy. Get a worm on you. Just flick that little guy off of you. Alright, so we're about to leave the little creek. The dogs already know their way back. So there's no we're off trail. We found our way over here. The dogs kind of led me this way. They wanted to come this way. So like, alright, let's see what you're trying to show me. So this time I was a good leader and I followed my dogs. Right? A leader knows when to follow. A dog will definitely lead you back home through their scent, through their nose. So I am a little lost. The dogs definitely are not. They're up in the front over there. Can you see them? Look, they're right there. They're waiting for me. And then I got two of them behind me. As you can see, we're gonna kind of go up this way. Lola, you stuck, mama? Gotta go back up that hill. See, the dogs know. Look at that. Come on, Lola. Come on, Turtle. I do have something spiky in my shoe. Check it out what it is. Hopefully there's nothing. I'll get the tails away from it. And we're back on the trail. Just like that. Good job, guys. And just like that, we're back on the trail. My dogs helped me find my way back. They always knew how to get back. I was a little lost, but their nose, their senses, their instincts brought them right back. And so that's where you know These guys are way more in tune with their surroundings, with their instincts than we are. As much as I practice being instinctual and being in the moment, I can never surpass a dog's instincts. So they have capabilities that I can't even imagine. Remember that 60% of the dog's brain is controlled by the nose. So that nose is everything for the dog. I did want to mention I do carry leashes with me, just for like that situation where the guy came with his dog. I grabbed my 2 closest dogs and I just put them on leashes, even though I know I didn't need to. I do it for the people, so they can see that, you know, I'm responsible and I'm keeping my dog next to me secured. But I do carry my leashes with me.
Phone call completed.
Alright, so now I'm gonna show you how I put some of my dogs away. Jordan, let's go. Good job, baby. Do it. Jordan, we'll take off your belt. Jordan. Good job. Bella. Louis! Louis! Get over here, Louis! 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 Stay. Now, I gotta do my boy Pharaoh. Pharaoh, right, shotgun. I think that's a good little angle right there. Pharaoh. Pharaoh, come here, big guy. Sit. Come on, Pharaoh. Up here. Pharaoh. Good tail, sir. Gotta make sure that tail is in there before we close the door. Say hi, guys. Ready for the ride home? Most important label out there, especially when you're riding with these guys. Say hi, guys. Ready for the ride. Who's ready? Pharaoh. Pharaoh doesn't really like cameras. Everybody ready for the ride back?